novice soccer fans like myself, I mean, we get excited for Team USA. I follow it a little bit. But can you tell me about some of the other teams and players that maybe we should be keeping an eye on during the World Cup?
Yeah, you look at Uruguay. Luis Suarez had an unbelievable year, 31 goals. He's a player on top form right now. Another player would be Robin van Persie. He struggled this year with injury. How is that going to translate into his World Cup with Holland? Because they're going to need him to get out of the group. Some other players that I like, Neymar. You saw flashes of Neymar in the Confederations Cup last year, and he was, people say he was one of the best players in the world, but he struggled this year with Barcelona. So there's a couple key players here and there. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's done very well with his club and, winning their 10th Champions League a couple weeks ago. And how does he fit into this with picking up a slight injury? And, Lionel Messi, how does he take his team on his back and win a World Cup? Because I think that's the way people are going right now. Is it Messi or is it Ronaldo? And neither one of them have won a World Cup for their country. Point. So which one of these guys is going to take their team on their back and get in the likes of a Pele or a Maradona? And I feel like Messi is probably the prime one to do it.
Let me ask you, who's the favorite in the tournament? And can you give me maybe not only the underdog, but surprise team? I've heard a little bit of buzz around Belgium.
Yeah, I think Brazil is the odds-on favorite. Only one team's won the host nation since 1970, and that was France in '98. So they've got a lot of pressure on them. They've got a lot of pressure that they need to fulfill. And that's kind of on your back shoulder when you're playing in those games. And like you said, Belgium, probably one of the youngest teams in the tournament, but the players that they have with Romelu Lukaku and such, they're a team to watch. And I think some would call them the dark horse, like you said, to get through and make it maybe to the Final Four. But I don't see them winning it. But I see them making a run deep into the tournament, and they're definitely a team to watch out for.